Welcome back to Get Down to Business, the show all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. I've got an inspiring guest here. I'm thrilled to be joined by Paul Gencarella Jr. He's married to Betty, has 2 boys in college and a daughter in her last year of high school. When it comes to hardships and challenging circumstances in life, we all have our own fair share, and they have experienced theirs when their 19-year-old child was 5. We're going to talk all about that experience. But Paul Gencarella, welcome to the program. Thanks so much for joining us and sharing your passion and your expertise with us.
Shalom. I certainly appreciate the opportunity to be on your program. I feel almost honored. I almost feel like a celebrity to be on your show. So this is great.
You are a celebrity, my friend. No, I appreciate it. And you share with so many folks your personal story, the story of JP. And that's where I want to start over here and start the conversation today, and hopefully have you back on in the future. Tell us about your fantastic JP and the story of how it changed your life.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. JP's our middle child. And when the year was 2009, Shalom, and we had experienced somewhat of an issue. First day of school, he's on the back porch waiting for the bus to arrive. He's playing on a chair backwards, so to speak, and rocking back and forth. The chair falls over the 3 steps and smashes his head on concrete. We said, oh, boy, what a mess. I got the call at work. My wife took him to the doctor. It turned out okay. He just had a scrape on his eye. There was no visual damage with his vision. Everything else was fine. So that was a Wednesday. On Friday morning, he says to us when he woke up, I just peed blood in the toilet. We said, oh, boy, that's got to be from the result of the fall. Well, it was. It was a cancerous tumor that he had on his kidney that ruptured when he fell. Unbeknownst to us, we had no idea. The emergency room doctors had said, this is the growth and everything. Do you understand? I said, sure. I said, can he play soccer tomorrow? They said, obviously, he doesn't understand. Let's go to this room. And once we went into this room, I said, Betty, we got bad news. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, we got Kleenex boxes, comfortable furniture. Things aren't going to be good. Sure enough, they came in and told us our son had stage 1 Wilms tumor. And from that point, things got better.
Absolutely. And I know it was just 1 month later that, again, you were diagnosed with cancer. And that was certainly quite an experience for you. But I know it resulted in shifting your mindset to focus on positive outcomes, which is something you spend a lot of your time talking about. So I want to talk about relationships, because certainly for you and JP, again, an incredible experience, a bonding relationship. And again, there were positive outcomes. Thank God. That's wonderful news, which is great. But, for all of our entrepreneurs that are tuning into the program, what does it take to better a marriage or a work relationship?
Yeah, and you can throw in a business relationship, whether it's trying to grow your business or colleagues or customers, whatever it may have you. It's mindset, Shalom. That's ultimately what it is. It's everything starts with a thought. Whether we turn that thought negatively, positively, or whatever circumstance on the outside happens, we have the ability to pull either positive or negative from it. And that's the key. Once you are aware of that, then you'll have the ability to decide. And it's not as easy as I may make it sound.
Well, you certainly do make it sound easy, and you have a great structure for the program. Again, I'm chatting with Paul Gencarella Jr. from Mindset Mastery, and I know so much of your approach to coaching and mentoring, including business owners like those tuning into the program, came from your own personal experience. And I want to dive a little bit deeper, especially for those entrepreneurs that are tuning in. You talk frequently about how you can change your annual income into monthly income. What do you mean by that?
Right. That's a very big topic, because again, whether your income is $50,000 a year, $150,000 a year, it does not matter. It's only a number. And what I mean by that, if you were hanging around Warren Buffett and all of his cronies that are investors and wealth management people, and you told them that you wanted to make $1 million a year, they may scoff at you and say, well, I do that in a day. You know what I'm saying? So everything is relative. But so how do you get the auto mechanic that's making $150,000 a year to turn that into $150,000 a month? And the quick answer to you is multiple sources of income. There are other opportunities than just working on cars. There are other opportunities than just doing wealth management or radio programs. There are a number of opportunities that we all have that we can.
And I don't want to share all the secrets here on this program because I know that's you are a wealth of knowledge and you readily share advice with folks. So very briefly, tell us what you do at Mindset Mastery and most importantly, how we can get in touch with you.
Yeah, sure. As quick as I can. The best way to explain what I do is I try to find out what people want, deep down inside what they truly want, and then I show them how to get it. It's as simple as that, and it's a matter of having a conversation with me to find out what's near and dear to the person I'm talking with. And once I have an idea, then we can dig a little bit deeper and provide them a better opportunity. So the best way, Shalom, to reach me would be my email, which is Paul, J-R, Conti, @gmail.com. Or you can text me on my text line at 401-741-0162.
And we're going to share in our show notes as well to make it easy as well. Paul Gencarella Jr., Mindset Mastery, thanks for sharing your story. Thanks for sharing your passion. Thanks for sharing your advice. We're going to squeeze in a quick break here and get down to business. We'll be right back.